Technology, science, and the new humanism for the AI era are shaping the world around us. In FutureShots, we bring you discussions from the 2025 edition of H-Farm's Innovation Festival.
Hi, I'm Ema Lovšin, and I'm Project and Business Development Manager at OriginTrail, and I'm a speaker at FutureShots H-Farm event. So in this episode, I will be talking about how OriginTrail provides all of the necessary tools to build your trusted AI solution. Trustworthy AI means that the user can really trust the outputs that AI makes. That means that it can verify the information where it's coming from, that the ownership is clearly seen, who issued the knowledge in the system, and so on. And we believe that if the users would see how the AI models were trained, on which data they were trained, and which data the AI is using for the answer or for the presentation or for the outputs, they would they will begin to trust it even more. If they don't know it, of course, they cannot trust it. So at OriginTrail, we are providing tools and infrastructure to build AI on top of OriginTrail layer, so that the users can verify and see exact ownership of the data. So basically, who is owning the data, who is responsible for the data. The verifiability is very important. Because in that way, the users really get the feeling that they can check and that they have all of the necessary information on top of which then they can make the decision. Because trust is a very subjective matter, and it is affected by many different factors, also like personal beliefs, also level of knowledge, and so on. So with providing the tools that you can check the verifiability and verify the data, we believe that AI will really become the trustworthy. Well, we think that the most common it is that if the data is published on the public blockchain, that it automatically becomes public. That is not true. Blockchain, it is just used for the verifiability of the data, especially in our decentralized knowledge graph. Blockchain serves as a verifiability layer, and then the knowledge graph part of it, which then makes the decentralized knowledge graph together, provides the connectivity part. So blockchain is just one part of it for the verifiability. So even if the data is published when the data is published on the decentralized knowledge graph, that doesn't mean that it's published on blockchain. Just the fingerprint, the hash of the data published on the decentralized knowledge graph gets the verifiability on the blockchain, but not the whole data is never published on the blockchain. So this is one misconception that we are facing quite a lot, but we think that it is less and less in front when we are talking about that.
How would you describe your job, your daily job, to a 5-year-old kid?
Oh, my job it is to make sure that all of the implementations that the 5-year-old, yeah, that is a hard word, implementation. If you want to use our technology, I make sure that you have all of the information, that I help you with all of the steps so that you will build your creation. So if you have your Legos, which is our technology, let's say, and you would want to build a castle out of it, I help you build with our team the castle and everything around it so that you could play with it. Our founders were part of the program in 2017. And they told me that they learned here how to think outside of the box and how to be brave also and do some things that maybe at first looks a little bit scary and not achievable. And with the help of the whole team here at H-Farm, they became achievable. With their help and basically the accelerator program, they launched our first product here. And from that moment on, everything went basically from zero investments to big number investments. So this is the mantra that we are still focusing and working with in every day, so that basically we are never scared of, even if we are facing some challenges, or even if we see that something is like a very, very big opportunity, we talk and then we get brave and we face it. So I think this is something that they saw here. What does it mean that you have a very good community around it, and how community is very, very important. So here they also saw that at first they started to build a solution and a product that was centralized. And then here they saw that it is better that it becomes open source, because in that way it would reach more people, and that became true. And we see that we have not only like successful B2B implementations, but we have a huge community that is using our open source technology in every day and building their own solutions. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next episode.
The festival may be over, but the ideas keep going. Thanks for listening. Until next edition.